to this week's episode of Essentuary. We left off last time, having ventured a little further into this, sewers beneath the city of Bolmar. We left off having killed off a group of, gambling fiends. And it is here, over their dead bodies, that we see our heroes yet again.
Well, thankfully that went well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Should we continue? I see no benefit in further looting these bodies.
I
Yeah, let's
suppose
continue on.
might as well do it.
Yes, continue.
Assuming
a
there's
little more
another door
talkative
here.
these days, I see.
There is not another door leading out of this room. There's just the
So this
window.
was alright. I suggest we about face and attempt another path.
Okay.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, we should find another path.
So you go back down the corridor from where you came from. You're back in the room with the dead adventurer. And beyond this, you came from a corridor with another way going towards the west.
I remember once being told that when you enter a maze, always turn the same direction. I believe we took a right
Around?
to get here. Perhaps we should take a right again.
That seems less productive than turning around and leaving a maze, but I suppose that works.
If you know the way out, please lead.
Oh, sure, of course. Isn't it back the way we came?
Not that
So are
I
you
am
choosing to
aware
go
of.
back into the room from before the dead adventurer?
I ain't saying I did that. I'm just saying that that's one possibility we can't discredit just because we've been there before.
Pep has forgotten how we entered this maze.
Well, a little bit of goo, a little bit of poo. Yeah, it seems pretty possibility. It doesn't say it was a good possibility, but something we can return to.
Apparently, he wishes to go back to where we began.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Don't you be putting no words in my mouth. I'm good enough at doing that on my own.
My recommendation, companions, is to take the path to the right. It is not a path we have previously taken.
Well, let's go right.
I choose new path.
Yeah, we know what they say. Right is right, so, yeah.
So
Fourth
from
and
the room
sixth.
with the corpse, the path you haven't been down before.
Correct.
Alright, that was actually to the left, but
All right, well, whatever.
wait.
That,
down the corridor and then to the right. Yes.
if you're always taking a right, and so, like, if there's a room full of doors on your left, and you have to go to the first door on the right, then you go all the way to the last door on the left, because if you're going to the right, it's that last
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Anyways, you got on the way you haven't been before. So you go down this corridor and you do take a right. And at the end of the corridor you see a T-junction going to the left and right. And both of these are archways into two respective rooms on either side.
Well, I should like to lean into the room on the right and see what I can see.
Alright. You see a big old fat nothing, and by that I mean there is literally a giant abyssal pit in the floor, where the sewage line has followed this way and is leading through this right doorway and is kind of waterfalling down into this seemingly bottomless pit. It is like pitch black.
Perhaps we should try to the left.
I agree.
Room to the left is actually rather nice and well kept. You see stacks of boxes and a few crates. And Tor, since you're the one looking in, make me a perception check.
You got it. 9 plus perception. Oh, it's only plus 1, so 10.
Okay. You don't really notice anything else of note.
Cool. All right.
Hmm.
Well,
I want to
nothing much
poke
else
my
of
head
note.
in. Oh, it's 10 for my perception.
It's the same thing. Once again,
And
you just see like it's quite clean. Like it almost looks like it's been swept or dusted recently.
Perhaps we should explore this room. It appears to have been occupied recently. There may be another way out.
Better than the other way.
Agreed.
I also agree.
Right. I walk into the room, and I don't remember if my illumination is full, but I'll kick it up to full brightness so everyone can see what's in here.
All right.
What is in here?
All
Well, I'm going in, so I'd love to know what's inside.
right. Yeah. It's a pretty standard stone room. There are, like, as previously mentioned, stacks of like wooden boxes and crates. Yeah. If you want to, like, yeah, that's pretty much what you see at first glance.
All right, so I would like to open my Arcana sense to see if there's anything like magical first and foremost.
All right.
That is 18.
Cool. You do not sense anything magical, in the nature of this room.
Cool.
Seems pretty.
Well, I was
solid,
thinking like the
pretty
boxes and stuff, just in case there was anything in there. But awesome. I also would like to just observe around. Are there any other doors or means of egress?
Make me an investigation with advantage because of your illumination.
Oh, excellent. Well, in that case, my investigation is 19.
Perfect. You are looking around for doors or any sort of other way in or out of this room. And your eyes trail up to the ceiling and you noticed there is a etching of like a square in the ceiling with a keyhole in the center of it.
I point up. Companions, perhaps we should look for a key. Or if someone can pick the lock.
What about that key we got from our skeletalized arm back a while yonder?
Oh.
That's right.
Maybe Crystal One, use your magic to put the key in.
Sure. I can use Mage Hand to take the key and float it up and turn it into the lock.
Yep. Alice hand wave that, you totally do that, and you hear a very satisfying click of the lock as you unlock this trap door and it kind of falls open. And as it falls open, a ladder unsheaths from it. Like an attic trap door.
Oh, yeah.
Attic situation. And comes down to meet the stone ground.
Excellent. Might I recommend, though, before we ascend, we check some of these boxes to see what is stored here?
No trust boxes. And Yusoa throws one of her psychic blades at the box nearby.
Alright. I'm just gonna say you sink that blade into the wood with a thunk. But nothing really transpires. No movement, no sudden ambush.
Anything that's not secured, I'd like to try to open with Mage Hand, just to see if it can pop anything open easily.
Okay. I've said there's like
Congratulations,
there's
you
maybe
killed
like yeah, as previously said, they're kind of in stacks, so there's about 3 stacks, like varying from like 2 to 4 boxes high. You are able to
Okay.
open the ones at the top with ease with your mage hand, and once again, nothing happens as you open them.
Okay. I just want to peek inside to see what's there.
Yep. It seems like some pretty basic, like, overflow storage. You do find, one of those top boxes is kind of laden with old, we can only describe as kind of like keepsakes. So there's like some gold, goblets and, kind of jewel encrusted items that like probably were once really lavish for the home, but like have since been kind of put away, as they are not needed anymore.
Fascinating. Well, perhaps we are in someone's basement. It might be worth our time to ascend.
Let's go.
Well, would someone like to lead the way?
I will lead.
Okay. I will follow. I
Okay.
feel like if I'm giving illumination to things, I should be, somewhat mid, so everyone can see.
Good plan.
Alright.
All right.
Mhm.
I ascend the stairs slowly and quietly, try to sneak up them and poke my head up there.
Alright. You, with the dim illumination from Tor just behind you, you see, like, racks and shelves that kind of have, like, slants in them, and bottles, like, lots and lots of bottles, and kind of a musty, kind of dank smell.
I tell the others that it seems safe. Nobody in the room. And I go up.
Okay.
Alright.
I follow and illuminate the room fully so everyone can see as they join us.
You have discerned this is indeed a wine cellar. There are bottles of spirits of all sorts kind of stored down here, mostly wine, but you do spot a few kind of clear alcohols hidden amongst the racked bottles. And it's pretty much just a straight on hallway, and you do see a door at the far end.
Okay. Are they all really big bottles, or could I take one?
They're like moderate wine bottle sizes.
Okay. Yusoa takes the bottle of the what looks like a clear spirit.
Your spirit, okay.
Maybe useful for fire.
Cassius is also gonna take one of the bottles, or probably just a wine.
Alright.
I have no need for such things.
Do you choose to browse the selection at all?
Hey, Pep just goes over and rips out a cork with his teeth and takes a sniff.
Alright. You take a sniff. It's pretty good. Like, you can tell from your many years of spirit enjoying experience that this is some pretty good stuff. Like, not like the super fancy dancy stuff, but like pretty good. Like a little like very good or even great like wine.
Well, they might as well enjoy it right here, right now. Who knows? Might be dead tomorrow. Enjoy the day.
Alright.
Wouldn't it be better for us to try and leave first before we partake?
No drinking. Wait until 6.
Yeah, you youngins always worried about, oh, I'm going to get drunk so easy. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of wine. Clear the mind.
I believe it will have little effect on Pep's ability to function.
That's probably the smartest thing y'all said all day.
Okay, I'm going to go investigate the door at the end of the hallway.
How are you investigating it?
I'm gonna just approach it and look into the lock and see if it's like something I can pick or yeah, if there's any traps in the lock mechanism, I guess.
All right.
Wonder if I
Go ahead
can.
and roll me investigation.
Okay. The 18.
It looks like a perfectly normal door. It doesn't even look locked. It looks like this is just an interior door of a house. No traps, no nothing.
Okay. I slowly turn the handle and open the door very gently and peek through.
You recognize this to be the hallway you walked down to get to Belgregorn's office. The hallway right after Linda with the doors on either side. This is one of those doors.
Oh, okay. I close the door, quietly, and I tell the others, we find Belgregorn lair again. Maybe we sneak up on him.
That would probably
Agreed.
be preferable considering what happened last time.
I have several ideas for an element of surprise.
Which are...
Namely, if someone can get me within 30 feet line of sight without him realizing, I could perhaps make him blind or deaf, would give us advantage on all future attacks.
Oh, I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, if you were able to give me the ability to cast 2 spells, I could deafen him and then color spray him to blind him, giving him multiple disadvantages.
Maybe some way to
Alternatively-
paralyze him, so he can't cast spells.
I have no way to do this. I can simply put him at disadvantage and perhaps supercharge one of you with the ability to do significant damage with a breath weapon.
Breath weapon? Like Operation Flaming Skull?
Yes, precisely.
Oh, I did like that.
It was
Just a
fun
check.
seeing
Pep,
this
you
little
are
hothead.
drinking this wine, right?
Oh yeah.
Darn tootin'.
Just make sure. All right, continue planning.
Well, I wonder how susceptible he would be to charm, because I do have suggestion. So if we need to go about this in a way of having you blind or deafen him, or anything, instead of just making you invisible or trying to sneakily get you to him, I could use suggestion to paralyze him possibly. To say like he can't like get up or walk or anything, and then maybe that way we can get closer to him to put him at more of a disadvantage.
Fair. I just wish to remind everyone that the moment they do damage, it breaks the charm.
Good to know. I like all 3 options. Paralyze, blind and deafen, then burn.
Or at least blind then burn. I could easily do that.
He must pay for making me sticky.
Agreed.
Okay. So are we all going to sneak out there together?
Mind you, we do not know if we are even in the same house.
That's true. Okay. All right. Let's go. You ready?
I am.
Okay. And Yusoa opens the door and looks both ways, make sure no one's in the hallway. Is there anybody in the hallway?
No.
Okay. Then I go down the hallway and looking around for the door to Belgregorn's
Belgregorn.
office. Yeah.
It's really hard to miss. There are the like 2 double doors just at the end of the hallway, so you're able to pinpoint it with no difficulty.
Okay. Okay, I say, Cassius, you ready?
As a note, since we are sneaking, I'm going to turn off my illumination.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I inspect the lock to see if it's unlocked or if I need to pick it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Well, actually, no, you're fine. You can tell it's not locked.
Okay. I open the door.
Do you want to try to remain undetected? Do you want to roll stealth?
Yes, I do want to open it quietly.
Okay, roll me stealth.
Okay. 17.
Yep. Yeah, you open it and nothing really happens beyond the door. Like, it's remains quiet as you slowly open it.
Okay. Is Belgregorn in there?
From your vantage point, you cannot, see him.
Okay.
You just see, like, the big desk in the middle of the room and the shelves on the side and whatever.
Okay. I poke my head in and I look both ways.
At this point, you hear, like, kind of a low gurgling noise, and as you look around the room, you finally do spot Belgregorn. He is, like, fast asleep on the desk, his head on the desk, and the crown of thorns still kind of sticking into his head and making him bleed. But he is, like, sound asleep, and you see, like, a empty bottle of the wine from the cellar, like, beside him.
Wait.
Perhaps this is... wait, I have the cantrip message. I'm going to message Usoa. And
Oh yeah,
say...
I have a telepathic thought.
Oh,
so
perfect. So this
can
works
give you a
both
thought.
ways then.
Yeah.
I send the message. Perhaps this is where we implement our plan. You sneak up to him as close as possible, perhaps on the desk, perhaps under it, and then activate Operation Flaming Skull.
Will it burn the crown of thorns?
I believe it is an object of magic and divine significance. It should be relatively safe. However, if you're concerned, you do not have to breathe fire. You could breathe lightning. Or
Oh yeah,
acid.
that sure won't do anything to that.
Lightning. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I like the paralyze option. Then maybe we just rip the crown off and cut his throat.
I have no ability to paralyze. You
Oh.
could attempt to remove it as is, and then if he awakes, hit him with everything we've got.
Wait, what about Cassius? Didn't Cassius say paralyze?
I was thinking of using the just out of character since you guys are talking telepathically. I was talking about using suggestion if he was awake. I don't know if that works when he's
Oh.
sleeping.
I see.
No, it won't do anything really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like Operation Lightning Skull.
Okay. Then I'm gonna see. Let me read this
During
really
this
quick because I want to make sure.
whole process,
Oh, go ahead.
Pep kind of in close or try to get close to him. Or is it just Usoa in there because Usoa is the sneakiest? Probably just Usoa would be best.
That would probably be best. Like, let's not add more moving parts that can cause problems.
Well, I do love the idea of you going sneaking in there. Your pots and pans might make it hard.
Big
Mhm.
snake.
We could always try it.
All right, so it looks like this. So basically, I can cast it on you, touch you, then you can move, and then when you open your mouth, you exhale the cone. So, but I have to touch you and then send you into the room.
Okay. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna
All right.
sneak up behind him and try to just lightning a hole straight through his chest without affecting the crown.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Go ahead and roll that with advantage if it requires something to hit.
It does not. It is a he must make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, so he
with-
automatically fails.
Yeah. So, all right, lightning damage. I just need to roll what the damage is. So the first hit is 12 lightning damage.
Alright. So yeah, this strikes him right where Uso intends. And yeah, he wakes up and he is still groggy, but very mad and intense. And I think as a gut reaction, he's gonna try to swing behind him from where the attack came from. Oh, yeah, he totally misses. That's only like a 2 to hit.
Nice.
So he misses, but he is awake and he is mad.
Okay.
Ugh! What
I'm gonna-
happened?
Stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
That's 14 to hit. Well,
That
I
does
guess I
hit.
get. Oh, it does hit. Okay.
That
Cool.
hits.
1d8. So it's 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
Oh, but
Yeah.
with my sneak attack, I get to deal an extra 2d6 damage if I have it. If I'm sneaking up. So good. So that's
I'm wondering
another
if,
8.
like,
Oh, go
if
I
you
ahead.
don't
did
think
the
it counts as a
lightning-
sneak attack. Yeah, the
Yeah,
lightning
yeah.
would have
lightning
been.
first, he's
Oh,
detected
because
you.
that's right.
You
Yeah,
need
that
to have
makes sense.
advantage.
But on your
Now,
next
if you're
turn,
within, yeah, and if you're within range of your party members, that also can give you advantage on attacks. You just got to, get behind them.
Oh, true. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
But in this case, you went in and started blasting.
I start blasting. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, he gets stabbed by the rapier. And he is very upset. Oh, ow, ow! And since he cannot see what's kind of happening, he's just gonna kind of give a shrill shriek. And upon this shrill shriek, the sound of buzzing fills the air, and 3 dusty, small things pop out from the shelves. They're hovering around the room, and they spot Usoa and begin to converge on her. I think now might be a good time to roll initiative.
Sure. You want to use our initial moves as our first rolls, so it would be like, or you want us to just throw it all in, like do new rolls?
I'll put you in Usoa up at the top.
So we got Usoa, him, and me all as initials.
Yeah.
Okay. I was mostly trying to see if you really wanted me to roll again or just run with it.
No, we'll just run with it.
Cool.
everyone else if you would want to roll initiative.
Oh,
Pip got a
sorry.
12.
I got an 8.
Alright. 1 second. Alright. To go. So, to start, after all this initial chaos, one of the flying small creatures is gonna dive in at Usoa. That's only an 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
So it misses. And then it's another one of those turns, and it's gonna do the same thing, and that's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
And it's the third one of those turns. They all rolled quite high. And it is going to... It's gonna do a breath attack at Usoa. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 14.
Right. So yeah, nothing happens. You squint your eyes shut against it, and a bunch of dust comes swirling past you, but you are unaffected. And then it is Pep's turn.
Trying to think. This is kind of a big fight, right?
Yes, I would use whatever you
Yeah.
can to try and bring him down.
And how tall is the room?
It's never a good question. I'm gonna say it's pretty cube-like, so I'm gonna say it's like 20 by 20 by 20.
Oh, so pretty tall.
Yeah. It's quite the grand office.
Okay. Now, if Pep were to try and use the bottle he's holding, is that considered an improvised weapon?
I mean, I would say so.
He kind of fights with an improvised weapon, normally.
That's true.
True.
So I'm just trying to think how I would do an attack calculation with that.
I mean, given that you're used to using a ladle, I'd say, and given who you are as a character, you probably have proficiency with improvised weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, you have experience hitting someone with a glass bottle. I'm gonna say you're fine. On that regard. You seem like the type.
All right. In that case, since Pep's kind of in the back of the room and Uso is isolated at the front, right?
Yep.
Correct.
All right. So you guys in the group suddenly see luminous wings sprout from the back of Pep as he leaps over the entire group and jabs the bottle neck first into the face, like aiming for the mouth of our big baddie. Like a big punching, like holding the back just straight forward into him.
Got it, okay. So we're gonna call that...
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that for sure hits.
So right into his
We
mouth.
call that like 1d6 bludgeoning or something like that.
All right.
That sounds good.
Strength.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 5 bludgeoning and 2 radiant damage straight into the fiend's mouth.
Wow.
Nice.
Good job, Pep.
Pep got his go juice.
Yeah. You fools, the wine is not intoxicated, only made him stronger.
He is Jackie Chan, drunken master.
Alright. Well, after that beautiful display, it is Cassius's turn.
Oh god, I don't even know what to freaking do after that shit. God.
Like following up like the showstopper at a talent show, like.
Pretty much, yeah. Let me see what I have here. I could probably use.
You might say Pep got some more pep in his step.
I think we're gonna use Witch Bolt on him. Me. And it'll be at a level 2. So, it's a concentration. Okay. Okay, that's a 19th hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And this will be 2d12. It's a 7.
Alright. What damage type?
It is lightning damage.
Okay. Alright. Good turn. And we're back to Tor.
All right. So the new creatures and him, everyone I'm assuming is within about 15 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to step into the room, line up, and release a color spray blast into the room. So that... I don't think there's anything special with that other than I'll do a quick roll to cast to make sure I'm successful, which I am. And it just says that I blind 60-10 hit points worth of creatures. So
yes,
let me roll 60-10 really quick. And that gives me 43.
Okay. Let me really quick figure this out.
It starts with the
43.
lowest hit points first and goes up.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, well, sorry. I'm announcing for our listener, so they know. Just in case they don't have the spell book memorized. They live real lives, you know.
Okay. You blind our big bad and one of the flying creatures.
Excellent.
Okay.
And then I step in to the corner with any remaining movement so as to be out of the way of anyone else's potential spells.
Sounds good. Consider it spellcaster. Rare. I say that as a normal spellcaster. Alright. It
Comes
is
with
Uso's
age.
turn.
Okay. I am going to stab him with my psychic blades.
Alright. And you have
I get-
advantage.
Okay. So the first one is a 20 to hit, a dirty 20.
Yeah, it hits.
And that is 7 psychic damage.
Alright.
The second one was a nat 20 to hit.
That sure hits.
That is... Oh wait, 1d4. I have to do a d4 on that one. 4 psychic damage. Oh wait, what was that?
And because it's a nat 20, you can roll double damage.
Oh, okay. Sick. That's 8 damage then.
Alright. Yeah, that last blade goes straight through his skull. He kind of just falls back forward onto his desk.
Vengeance is served.
However, the little creatures are not, and they are very peeved. So one is once again going to try to dive at Usoa and hit her. They cannot roll to save their lives. That is only an 11 to hit, and that does not hit. And then this next one is blind. So I think he's going to blindly use his breath attack. Everyone who's in the room make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
So 13.
Oh, 8.
15.
Did I get one from Cassius?
Sorry, I was muted. It's a 16.
Alright. So, everyone feels this blast of dusty wind kind of wash over them, and most squint their eyes and are completely fine. Pep, you, however, kind of look straight into this dust blast, and you've become blinded.
Lovely. Just what I always
are
wanted.
stronger than the dust.
Next, the third flying creature will notice Pep's blindness and strike at him with advantage. Which is a 14 hit, which I also do not think hits.
Nope.
Wow, this is going great.
Hot
Alright.
shot.
great
Next
for
is
us.
Pep's turn.
Let's see here. Does blind mean he has disadvantage or
Disadvantage, yes.
can't attack at all?
No, you can attack. You just do it at disadvantage.
However, you are able to continue rolling dex saving throws to try to end the effect.
Like, at the start of the turn? Is that an action?
Yes.
Actually, it says
well-
at the end of each of your turns.
Oh, okay. Well, Pep, I guess, since he was looking right at the imp that blindly did it, has a general idea where he's at, and even though he's blind, screams out, "Vai Victus!" and swings his ladle at the thing for a 20. Well, let me see. He's disadvantaged, but the imp's also disadvantaged. So is this a single roll? Flat roll? Or we both get disadvantage?
It's disadvantage on attacks, so I don't think
Yeah. Yeah,
that
it doesn't
cancels
negate.
out on the imp side.
Like, so if you had an advantage to attack the imp because of his condition, and then you have disadvantage on an attack, then it would cancel out, so it'd just be one roll.
Yeah.
Well, even at disadvantage, it's still 22 to hit.
Yeah. That
Good
hits.
lord. Why do we
Yes.
even argue these things?
What was
Because
the
I hadn't rolled yet. Alright, so that is... We have to do some more math now. That's 4 bludgeoning and 4 radiant to the imp's face.
All right.
And he's still blind. Oh, wait, maybe I have to roll to see if the
It says
blindness
at the end
ends.
of each of your turns you may roll, so...
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead and
he's
roll
still
another
blind.
dex saving throw.
That's a 5.
Yeah, he's still blind. All
Oh,
right,
yeah,
next
additionally,
Yeah,
just
go
a
ahead.
quick note for Yusoa, like, the breath weapon is still active. As long as you open your mouth, you're blasting a cone of lightning.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah. It lasts for, like, 10 rounds.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Good to
Yeah.
know.
It's just
Alright,
previously we killed everything in one.
Right.
Next is Cassius.
All right. Well, seeing that Belgorn is down now, I probably don't need to continue using Witch Bolt anymore, so that would probably stop. Um, I think I'll just use Eldritch Blast on one of the little guys.
Okay. Do you care which one?
Just whichever may be closest to me. Cassie's probably like right next to the door.
All right.
So that is with my agonizing blast. So that's a 13.
That does hit.
All right, so then 4. So that's 7 force damage.
Cool, cool. Next is Tor's turn again.
I'm trying to think of what to do. I'm having a bit of a conundrum. But I believe, just given that there's what, 2 of them, 1 of them at disadvantage remaining.
There are 3.
A 3? Okay. Well, crap. I guess. Why not? Magic missile.
All right. So I'm assuming 1 hit aiming at each of them.
Correct. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do. At least I feel like it is. Really quick. Okay, so that is a 21 to hit, 9 to hit, and 14 to hit.
That hits
I
2
mean,
of them.
I thought magic missile automatically hits. It just
Oh
usually
crap!
damage.
Yes, Alex is right.
I
I
always forget.
sorry. Habits. All
Yeah.
right. So what does it do? It just magic missile. There it is. 1d4 force damage. Okay. 1d4 force damage. 1d4 plus 1. So I'll roll for each, I assume.
Yeah.
So 2, 5, 4.
Perfect. All right. Next is Usoa's turn.
Okay. If I do a normal attack, could I open my mouth as a bonus action? Would that be allowed?
It is I believe it is operates as a bonus action.
I was gonna say I don't see why not. I was
Yeah.
gonna
Dragon
allow it.
breath. Oh, okay, but yeah, it is. Yeah, casting time bonus action. So yeah, it is your bonus action.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, well, I'm going to use 2 of my psychic blades on 2 of the imp creatures. There's 3
Okay.
total, right?
Yes, and one of them is
Yeah.
blinded.
Okay.
That's the one like right in front of Pep is blinded.
Okay, sounds good. I will throw my blades at the other 2 first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, remember the breath weapon is a 15-foot cone.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. I'm never mind. I'm going to throw my knife at the one closest to Pep.
Okay.
The blind one. Okay.
Yes. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
All right. That is a 16 to hit with the first one.
That hits.
Okay. It's 7 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. And
then-
yeah,
Oh, wait,
you
go ahead.
you strike it through, and it kind of gives a little shriek and falls. And as it does, how close do you think you were to it?
I was imagining like, 20 feet. I don't know.
Across the room.
Well, it's
The
only
room's
Yeah,
only
across
20
the
feet.
room. Oh, okay,
It's
like
a-
it's
10
only
feet
about
then.
the middle of the room. 10 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you're fine then. It explodes in a cloud of dust, and Pep's the only one in range, but Pep's already blind, so nothing happens, everything's good.
Okay. I throw my other knife at one of the other imps.
Alright.
So that would be a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And then That's 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then I just open my mouth in the direction of the third one.
I will say that the 2 that are left are close enough. You could probably aim it in a way to get both of them in the cone.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. They roll dex, right?
Yes, is a dexterity saving throw. And you're looking to beat a 14.
Well, one saves, and the other fails miserably.
Alright, so it is 15 damage, half to the one that saves.
Okay. F15, 7?
7. Yeah, you
Okay.
round down.
Well, one of them gets struck right in the center of it. I'm gonna say this is the one that's by Cassius. Cassius, you might be close. Well, actually, how close would Cassius be? That's fine. So that one will also, yeah. One of them gets struck in the heart with this lightning and explodes in a puff of dust. But I do believe nobody's close enough for that to matter.
Nice.
And next is the lone survivor. Its turn. And yeah, it's going to aim its own breath attack at, it's a 15-foot cone. It can probably hit. Yeah, I think this one's gonna aim its breath attack at Tor and Cassius. So everyone, you two make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Alright.
12.
You both save.
Ah.
Alright, good.
And next is Pep's turn, who is still blind.
Well, Pep can't do much. Can he actively try to wipe the dust from his eyes?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a dex saving throw.
No, that's an 8.
Yep, still blind.
Pep don't know what the heck to swing at.
That's probably your turn then, huh?
Yeah, guess so. Dang nabbit. Ain't seen nothing right here.
It is Cassius's turn then.
I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna go for Chill Touch.
Okay.
That is a 13.
That does hit.
And that is... Why doesn't this thing give me the math? It's a 14 necrotic damage.
Yeah. It gets, how does Chill Touch work? Is it by touch? I thought? Or is-
No. So it's you create a ghostly skeletal hand on the space of a creature within range.
Okay,
So I don't actually have to touch.
So yeah, this skeletal hand grips the creature and it kind of chills it straight through. And it kind of gives a little shriek and poofs into a kind of icy, dusty cloud. It might be close enough to a Soa. So can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, no, sorry. No, you saw. My brain's
That's
skipping.
gonna be a 5.
Alright, you're blinded. But the battle's over, so...
Yeah. Okay.
With that, the room is clear. There's just a few small piles of dust on the floor, and Belgregorn hunched over his desk dead.
I have this
Okay.
vision of Yusoa just like popping her eyeball out of her socket, polishing it off, and then shoving it back in.
Yeah, I was like wondering if I even have eyes, but I guess I kind of would have to see stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
so I don't know. I guess yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You
say
have
both you and Pep out of combat are able to just finally clear
Recover.
your eyes. So
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
Um. So I'd like Cassius to approach the desk where Belgorn is hunched over so he can get ready to grab the crown of thorns. But before I do, can I do a history check to see if anything like because I know this whole thing is like, especially with Flores and everything, it's like uh there was the thing that we were talking about with insanity and stuff like that. I actually don't know anything about this. Um I just want to know if there's anything that's gonna happen if I touch it, like regardless of like a cut from the thorn or something like that, like that's like something like psychological.
okay. Yeah, go
That
ahead and roll history.
that's a 19.
You, from what you've been able to read, which isn't much because demons kind of keep to themselves and whatever, they don't really.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to discern where their power comes from. You're able to glean that the one who wields the crown kind of holds the power, and whether or not you get pierced by it, as if you were the sole owner, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Gotcha. Then I'm gonna try and get it off his head.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, with him dead, you are able to finagle it off his kind of rotting skin and flesh, and it kind of pulls away with a sticky strands of blood coming from his skull.
I
Nice.
wave a little prestidigitation to make sure it's nice and clean.
All right, yeah,
I
but
love,
like
I love when I'm trying to like set a really spooky, gross mood, and you guys are just like, prestidigitation it away. Don't need that.
But you're successful. We just fixed it.
Yeah, no, the prestidigitation is great, so I don't have all this blood when I put it into my pack here.
Alright, so you're gonna put the crown away.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
I want to kind of rummage through the desk, see if
Okay.
there's anything in there.
Yeah, I'll just hand wave it.
Oh, right.
You find like a few kind of misplaced like pieces of paper, a few like deeds to properties, but they're kind of like very minor properties, like a 5x5 little plot of land and that kind of thing.
Okay.
One is like a certificate of ownership of like a boat on the lake, like pretty minor things. But you do find a brown sack that looks pleasantly plump that resides in the drawer, kind of like a drawstring pouch kind of situation.
Okay. I open the sack and look inside.
There is a plethora of gold coins sitting within the sack.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's handy.
Well, I take the deed to the boat as well, just in case, and then I distribute the coins among everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Distributing them, everyone gets 12 gold pieces.
Okay.
Nice.
And I also loot the body of Belgorn. Is there anything in his pockets?
He's not really wearing much. He's just kind of a big ol' body of rotting flesh, so. He might have like a vest pocket, but inside is just like a little bit of dust.
Anywhere where he just like cut a slit in himself that he's using for as a storage pocket.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay.
I mean, good thinking, good thinking.
Always got to keep an eye out for nature's pocket. That's what Mama always said.
I I cut off one of his fingers. I say, save for later. Snack.
Alright.
All right. Well, I feel like it's about time for us to go before somebody comes in.
Yes, let's go.
Should we go out the front and inform the secretary that there will be no more meetings today?
Sure, why not?
It just
I
seems
guess
like
we
the
as a
right
group
thing to
walk
do.
out the front.
Don't want her waiting on nothing.
Well, we walk out and I go up to her and say, "Excuse me, I wish to inform you there shall be no more meetings today with your supervisor, boss, whatever he is."
Oh, that lazy drunk passed out again, did he?
He had, yes.
She sighs and rolls her eyes. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Bolmar. And she goes back to her abacus.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We will.
That's probably the kindest demon lady I ever met.
So we had came here in the early morning initially. About how much time has passed for since we came in?
Yeah, it's about noon. Like, maybe
Okay.
a little afternoon.
Okay. Companions, might I recommend we take the rest of the day off? I am rather energetically spent. I do not believe I will be of much assistance to you in any future conflicts.
No, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea. Second
Right.
best one you had all day.
Rest is best.
Rest is best. All right.
Alright.
Should
So
we go
where do
back
you
to our
guys
lodgings
go?
at the inn or at the pub?
That would seem prudent. We could remain there, or we could continue to adventure onward. Perhaps begin the return trip of the crown. Just know that, like I said, I can only do limited things until we have the ability to take some time to rest.
Yeah, you
My
ain't the
only-
only one who's feeling a bit knackered.
My only concern would be that if they do catch on with Belgorn being gone, we were the last to see him.
Good
But
point.
only one knows this. The secretary.
Maybe we take care of secretary. But she's so nice.
You want to take her out to dinner or something?
It would be hard to kill her, for me, given she has not wronged me.
If we do stay in town, it's just best that we try and stay low. So maybe we should just stay in the tavern or something. Maybe mostly stay in rooms.
Yes. I vote we leave town soon.
Well, you got the deed for that boat now, huh?
Yeah. Let's take our new ship.
I mean, they wouldn't be expecting us on a ship.
This is true.
Is there a lake nearby?
Plus,
The nearest
Yeah,
lake
look
that
at-
you
I'll
can
look-
recall is the one that, Pestilence is residing in.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
This must be the boat that is used to visit Pestilence.
Yeah. Is that lake And where are we? The black dot on the map, or are we now or no? Are we the
No.
black?
Black.
Right. No. There's like a black circle and there are a couple black diamonds. A
Dang it, I
few of
lost where the map
those.
is. Where the heck is it?
I will just
there
say
it is.
that you are not on a marking that is on the map.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So we're probably, if I were to guess, I would say maybe halfway between the little combat marker near the L and the circle next to the P.
Okay.
Maybe even draw a line from the little diamond to the little mound shape and make a little X, and then you could center us.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I still think we should leave town and make camp on the outskirts, where it will be harder to find us.
Might be best.
Right?
Your proposal is acceptable. All right, well, I guess we head out there.
Alright, so they're just gonna walk back through town.
More or less, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. So you walk back through town. There aren't as many fiends around as there were when you first got here, but yeah. The few that are kind of give you weird looks, some glare at you, but nothing happens.
Cool. All right. Well, we just head out to wherever we can safely go.
Sounds good. Yeah, you guys just exit right through the front entrance where you came from, and you're back on this kind of dirt path. It's pretty valley-like, but you do see a forest quite far ahead in the distance, and a very sparse kind of wooded area to the right of you as you exit, so a bit south.
Perhaps we should head to the south. Anyone disagree?
Yes. South sounds good.
Okay. So I guess we go down there.
Alright, sounds good. Yep, you guys go to that sparsely forested area, and it's pretty quiet. Yeah, you don't see many signs of life, maybe like an occasional bird song, but it's pretty chill, pretty peaceful.
Okay.
Pretty chill.
Pretty chill. Maybe we should make camp here.
I don't know. Have to start a fire here. Feels pretty chill to me.
Oh my gosh.
Is it dark right now or close
No.
to
I
dark?
think we're still about midday.
Yeah, it's about midday.
Oh, okay. All right. Fire, bad idea. People will be up. But
So you guys choose to
maybe
make camp?
we can sleep
Yes, I think
in the
we do.
bushes. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes,
sounds good.
I guess if we rested now, though, well, yeah, we can't really just sleep. We're gonna have to chill out and do stuff for probably, 6 or 7, maybe 8 hours, and then we can sleep during the night. Does anyone have anything they need to work on?
I could work on my singing. Don't think that would be very good for sneakage, though.
Agreed. I forgot I also have that hawk that I can have, look out for us.
That'd be useful.
So yeah, I'll have him just kind of chill out, floating overhead, maybe hang out in some high trees and just watch the area for us.
So what's your hawk's name?
Lady.
Lady.
Yeah,
wrong with
Lady
that.
Hawk.
Not too creative.
My
I would
gosh.
assume since you're a Taor, your hawk would be named something like Tua or something.
Did you just call him Tool? What?
No, Tua.
Oh my
Mm,
fucking god.
What? Oh my god.
that sounds like it might be a bit of a scam.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I will say, I think this is probably gonna only be a short rest, question mark?
Well, that'd only be like 20 minutes.
Okay, never mind, it can be a long rest.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I was questioning is like, are we gonna just like chill out the rest of the day, work on some stuff, have a long rest overnight? No, I just need to meditate for about 6 hours. That's all I
Oops.
need to do.
Sorry, I lost you, but now I'm back.
Yay, that's good.
That's fine.
So we decided to make camp.
Yeah, apparently, but I so at a minimum, I need to
get
rest.
it. You don't really need a quote-unquote long rest, you just need to meditate for 6 hours. I see.
Yeah, so if I can do that, I'm fully recharged and good to go. So if you guys can do that, we can start walking as night begins to set.
Okay. I will also meditate in rage.
Okay.
Doesn't really do anything for me because I actually have a lot of health right now. I'm like full up, so I just do
Well,
it for the sake of keeping my rage topped off.
Yeah, those
For me, it's
methods do not hit anyone.
No.
No, but I needed the spell regen. That's my big thing.
Yeah, I'm out of spell slots here.
Alright. Yep. Everyone can make camp, rest, do their own individual things. And as you guys kind of settle down into this spot and you kind of think back over your experiences and adventures in Bolmar, you feel a bit more confident and a bit more sure in your abilities as travelers, and everyone level up.
Yay!
Oh, okay, awesome.
Ah, diggity dang.
All right. Well, we can deal with all of the parts of that later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems a bit in depth.
For now, I think I'll just probably hand wave these next 6 hours or so, however you guys wish to
Perfect.
spend them.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is kind of dusk, or the sun is setting as you finish up these 6 hours of rest. And you all feel very rejuvenated, feeling a lot stronger, a lot more capable.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay, then do we set off in the same direction? I
Well,
think northward, right? Or oh wait, what?
Well, aren't we supposed to return the crown?
Oh, the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's true. Where do we
That's
return it to? I forget.
Forest.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we
Yeah,
better
then I
do
can get
that.
my deal.
Yeah, so your deal can go down.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say, Cassius, you at least have kind of an innate sense of where Flauros is, and you're able to pinpoint that the forest to the east that you spotted just outside, like ways a ways away in front of you from Bolmar is
Mhm.
Flauros' forest.
Alright, then everyone let's head east.
Okay.
Alright. And just for fun, let me really quick over something. Yeah, nothing happens. So the journey is quite uneventful.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good to hear.
However, as the time passes and you kind of make your way just outside this forest, you hear a sharp, kind of crealing, roaring noise.
Oh.
Well, that don't sound no good.
I hide behind a tree.
I should like to listen and maybe a nature check to see if I can identify the sound.
Yeah, could I do that as well?
Okay.
That is 22.
Oh, the better roll than mine. I got a 15.
I'm gonna say, Tor, you especially with your like vast knowledge, while you may not speak, I don't think you speak this. You are able to recognize the sounds as draconic in nature.
Dragons be near.
Maybe it's that reporter again. So nosy.
This sounds bigger.
Ah, an anchor.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I heard in some parts, you got reporters, and then you got anchors that collect all the info that the reporters get and disseminate it to the public.
Oh. Hierarchy of knowledge. Interesting.
Yes. Oh, pet members when it used to be more of a mainstay. These here demons messing with the whole world these days.
Where's the shrieking coming from again?
It's like just ahead of you. It sounds like, because you're on the outskirts of the forest, it also sounds like it's pretty close to the outskirts of the forest from where you're at. So maybe a few, like 100 feet in front of you.
Gotcha. Mm-mm. You said it's draconic, but would it be like? Can we tell if it's like a humanoid being speaking it, or if it's like a dragon, or what?
Based on Tor's 22, I will say it's draconic in nature, but it doesn't sound like a dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if we wanted to continue on, we should just be pretty cautious, because even though if it's not a dragon, it could still pose a threat.
It could, but given that we know it is not an actual dragon, but simply maybe one of the dragon kin, it may behoove us to attempt to communicate. The dragons once knew me as Maubert.
Oh, so can you speak Draconic?
I had no need in my previous celebration. They spoke to me in other forms of language.
Would you like to go introduce yourself then?
Sure. Yeah, I guess I just keep walking and keep an eye out, darting around, trying to perceive where this speaker is.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind, but like watch.
I stay in the bushes, but I keep up with Tor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't do too
Alright.
great. I only wrote a 13 on perception, if that matters.
Not really. So you're just trying to kind of go steadily forth.
Yeah, but I'm looking around. Oh, geez, I didn't realize I have a passive investigation of 17, so hopefully I'm
okay.
able to see something.
I'm gonna say it's not that hard to see it. You notice, you hear you're able to pinpoint the sound's direction pretty clearly, and you notice a flailing, like, figure, underneath a large tree branch that has crashed down onto the ground.
Oh my. Are you in need of assistance?
Saying this in common?
Yes.
Do you, like, come closer to it, or are you just saying this kind of among the trees?
I'll get within 10 feet and then say that.
Okay. The creature kind of whips around to try and see you and kind of makes a growling noise in the back of its throat. But, it does respond in common and goes, "I don't need your help." And continues to struggle against the weight of the tree branch.
Understood. And I walk away.
Wait! Come back! I'm sorry, I let pride get the best of me. Please come back.
Okay, I turn around and walk back.
At this point, you are able to identify that this is a kobold that has been trapped underneath the tree. Can you please? And he kind of gestures towards the tree, although he seems very shamed.
Yes, I shall do my best to assist. I will attempt to lift it whilst also casting Mage Hand, which will give me approximately 10 more pounds of lift.
Okay. And he is also
and he's pushing. I have a base strength of 10. I rolled a 14.
Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, with that, you're able to roll it off of him, although it does crush him a bit and he yelps, but he is freed. And he kind of stands up and grunts and dusts himself off. And he just kind of grumbles something under his breath.
Ah, you are a kobold. Ah, your people know me as Snick Brickhide.
Yeah, that's nice. And he, once again, just kind of brushes himself off and doesn't make direct eye contact. I shouldn't be talking to you, so I gotta go.
Okay, well, glad to be of assistance.
Fumbles again, but he does kind of stalk off to the north and disappears among the trees.
What a fascinating little man. Oh, onward, companions.
Ungrateful. And I go back to join up with the group.
Alright.
Yeah, I hang out with you, so why not?
I follow along with them and help lead the way to Flowers.
Perfect. Yeah, you make the rest of your way through the forest with no problems, and you come to the clearing you encountered Florison before. However, he's not in leopard form. He is just sitting in humanoid form on his little sunning rock, but as the sun has begun to set, there is no sun to sun upon. So he's kind of doing his nails, kind of cleaning under them and filing them away with a metal knife. Kind of cutting them sharper. He glances up as he glances up as you approach. Oh, you've got it, have you?
Possibly,
yes. We were most
yes.
successful.
Yes, I hoped so. Kind of gestures a hand to Cassius. Now, if you would like to actually complete your side of the deal, I would like that crown back now.
So you are wanting to make that deal with me?
Yes, sure, whatever. You humans put so much thought and weight into these things. You know, they're really quite casual affairs if you just shut your mouth and get on with it.
All right. I'm gonna take the crown out of my bag, and just before handing it off, oh, I was gonna do something. I forgot now. You know what? Just fuck it. I'm just gonna hand it to him. I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. Yeah. So he takes it and shoves it on his head, and as he does, it kind of magically vanishes from sight. But you sense that he grows in power exponentially upon putting the crown on. And he kind of gives a big breath in and sighs, and as he sighs, kind of bubbles fly out. He's like, that's better. That's so much better. Oh my god. You have no idea how horrible it is to have your powers stripped away from you like that, into the hands of an utter fool. Ugh. Anyways, yes, our deal. It's perfectly sound. You'll see. You have my powers and my blessing. Whatever. Now, what was it you came here for again? I can't recall.
I actually don't even remember why we initially came here. I was
Don't
in a
remember
state of
either.
utter
I'm looking
madness.
back at my notes. I think we were supposed to get the crown.
Wow, you guys are utterly hopeless.
No.
I was trying to do that to test you, but obviously you
Pep
failed.
Ridge Farm members. It's got to do with finding a cure to this here pestilencia. See? Old Pep Ridge Farm members.
Yes, whatever. Alright. Do you know how capable your apothecary is who's mixing this all up? Because none of you look the sort.
Judging by his previous inclinations and stuff that he be doing, not too capable.
He has some knowledge.
Yeah, so do I. Doesn't mean I could be an apothecary, any.
Sounds like a simple blessed ingredient wouldn't be enough. So, he kind of does some swishing motion with his hand, and a glass jar appears out of thin air. And at this, he puts his forearm to his mouth and kind of bites into it, and allows some of his blood to trickle into this glass jar. And he does that until it's about like a good halfway full before his wound is seemingly gone, and he kind of corks the bottle and the jar and gives it over. Here, you must know that stuff's quite potent. Just put a little bit of that into whatever concoction he decides works best, and it should be a cure-all. At least when it comes to demonic aberrations.
Kind of a
All right.
panther see it.
Good one.
I'm gonna take it.
Alright. Now, if you would, I'd really prefer my solitude at this moment. I have a lot of mischief to catch up on.
Yes, of course.
With that, he kind of fades away into the night. Where he's standing, he kind of just vanishes. Although there is the scent of honeysuckle on the air for no apparent reason.
What a pleasant individual.
Very.
I don't seem too shabby demon-wise.
Too bad they get such a bad rap.
I don't know. I've heard some of them rap pretty poorly myself. Can't make generalizations.
So, we go back to the apothecary?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Right. You are able to recall that the apothecary is, as Theckwin put it before, mostly south, just a little west, just a tiny bit west, like the tiniest little smidgen west.
Yeah, because those are
I-
great directions.
That's all I need. I will go to the south until I need to take a couple steps to the west.
Yep, I'll follow.
Pigeon ho.
Sounds good. Yeah. And I'll just hand wave this. You guys travel in the dark of night, and while you hear many spooky kind of sounds about, nothing seems to stop you on your journey. And you are able to make it back to the swampland from before with Theckwin's treehouse without any incident.
Nice.
Excellent. I suppose having the deity of the forest looking out for you is of some substantial benefit.
I don't reckon he's the deity of the entire forest. Just more like, well, as he said, a smidgen of the forest.
Oh, a sufficient smidgen to keep us safe.
Yes, it does seem that way.
Well, as you travel through the swamp closer to Theckwin's treehouse, you do see like the dim glow of a lantern from inside the treehouse, and you hear kind of murmurs of voices as you approach.
All right, I listen to the voices. Does anything pop out? Like, can I discern anything in specific?
Yeah, it is kind of like you're able to sense a voice riddled with distress, and the other one just kind of more calmly responding, and you are able to identify that the voice in distress is Theckwin.
Companions, I believe our target may be in trouble.
You can, as you get closer, you are able to distinguish the words of Theckwin. He just goes, I don't know, man. I just feel like I shouldn't be here. Like, there's like so many great apothecaries in the world who have like really made their mark, and I'm trying, but it's really, really hard, and I don't know what I'm doing. And you hear the voice. If you recall from the forest when you met Leon, you hear Leon's voice respond back. Oh, And how does that make you feel?
Oh my god, it's a goddamn therapy session.
And once again, Theckwin continues. It's just like, I've tried really, really hard with my, like, ingredients and my alchemy, and it just, like, nothing's working, and I've sent another group of people off to their deaths, and it's just like, that's gonna fall onto me. Like, I'm gonna be deemed this really incompetent, horrible apothecary who just kills people instead of helping them, and that's not who I am.
Pep, perhaps you can provide some bardic inspiration to our new friend over there.
Nah, I think he's got to work his way through this. Sounds like personal issues he's got to confront.
That's
I
one of
am
the best things you said.
less confident in our apothecary friend now.
Naturally.
Yes,
Since when were
but-
you confident in him?
I am concerned over a lack of alternatives.
Mr.
Well, that there demon fella said this stuff was potenter than, a dog's rear end after trudging through a swamp. All we got to do is just add it to something, and it should cure all the demonish stuff, so we could just put a few drops in a well and see what happens.
That's not a terrible idea.
Didn't think so myself.
Yes, I remember an ancient tale of an automaton iceman who poured a treatment into the town well and saved everyone.
There you be.
All right, let's head back into town then while they figure out their issues there.
Sounds good.
All right. Yep, you guys, once again, uneventful, other than the occasional maggot-infested corpse of an animal that you pass by. Make your way into town as night is falling. And you see that there aren't that many people about, because it's night. And it's almost eerily quiet. There's only the dim glow of lanterns and a few houses. Everything almost just seems dead already.
It appears we have little time. We should waste none of it.
Yes, I do reckon you be right.
All right, where's the well at?
As like any good town, there is a well pretty much smack dab in the center that
center.
all are free to pull from.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over there and add a couple drops.
Alright. And that's all.
Should we say some mumbo jumbo?
Perhaps more
And,
than a couple of drops are necessary in this situation.
Oh, we don't want to waste out too much of it.
No, but consider the volume of the town and the water supply.
Yeah, you're the
Okay.
smart one right here. Reckon you know what's best.
Add a couple more drops.
Yeah, and there's no, well, are there any townspeople out wandering around at all?
Not really. I mean, at this point, it's late at night. They don't have any reason to be wandering about.
Fair enough.
Let's
Well-
go give them the test.
Alright. I will say that as Cassius adds a little bit more of the blood, you hear a little voice from behind you. What are you doing?
Oh, is it a child? I'm gonna turn around and look.
Down, you have to look down. It is, in fact, a little girl. She's in, like, a nightgown. You can see, like, the sores of illness on her hands and on her face. And she kind of looks up at you and is like, what are you doing to the well water?
Medicine.
We are helping. We are here to help. Here, let me show you. You may try some.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not gonna throw the kid in. I'm gonna splash the bucket and toss them up. Jeez, you guys.
I wasn't even
God.
thinking that.
That's not what I thought. I was actually more worried you're going to give her pure, unmixed demon blood.
Oh, good lord, no. I don't need a
No.
pure we don't need a demon child to suddenly sprout here in the middle of town.
Why not? That'd be funny.
Yeah, the demons don't seem that bad these days around here. I mean, some of them are a bit worse than others, but oh,
She regards you with suspicion, but she does step closer. How do you choose to, like, administer the cure to her?
I'm just gonna draw some water out of the well, hoping there's a ladle or something, and just kind of pour it into her mouth.
Okay. Yeah, so she accepts this and she drinks from the well water. And it is almost miracle work you see as you watch the blemishes and, like, pus and ooze on her from this sickness kind of fade away. Like, all the wounds close up and she's just magically cured of this demonic ailment. Her eyes brighten up immediately. She goes, "Wow! I can't believe you've done this. Did that apothecary finally make a cure?"
That was the
No,
truth.
we had to let him go. we are the ones who brought your salvation.
Oh, well, thank you. Is there enough for everyone?
Yes,
Well, I reckon
Please.
the well's pretty deep.
make sure they all drink from this well.
She nods and she kind of goes sprinting off towards one of the homes with a lamp in the window, and you can kind of hear her cries from across the town going, "Daddy, come quick! We found a cure! You can be good! You can be safe!" And yeah, and upon her cries, you see, like, stirring movements in some of the houses, and some people start to kind of mill out, kind of wondering what all the noise is about.
I guess if he's looking. Please, sir, come. We have restorative waters for everyone.
Similar to his daughter, the dad does kind of judge you skeptically a bit before drinking from the water, and similarly to his daughter, he starts to clear up immediately and regards you with complete gratitude. "I can't believe this, thank you so much. You have no idea what you've done for us. I will be sure to inform everyone of your deeds." And he's gonna run off, and he's going to continue to inform the people coming out of their houses to drink from the well water and to be clean again.
Excellent. It seems to be quite successful.
And as more of these people partake from the well water, Cassius, you especially, are able to kind of feel this once foreboding, fiendish air that once was kind of trapping down upon the town almost lift as these people are cured, and the demonic grip on the land kind of fades away a little bit with less living creatures to draw energy from.
Well, better keep the rest of this blood on me then, just in case.
Alright, I'm gonna say after sprinkling some into the well water, you have maybe about a third of the bottle left.
Alright, that's enough. That's fine.
Alright. Yep, after a few, like, probably about an hour, just to provide more detail, pretty much everyone in the town, probably, I'm gonna say about 20 people left, in the town, have drank from the well water, and they are all cured.
Awesome.
I suppose our
Alright.
work here being done and this area weakened, we should see of other areas that we can cure to expand this weakening of the hold of pestilence.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we get information here first.
Agreed. Please, by all means, gather your information.
Okay. Biggest dwelling.
The group looks pretty ragtag. You can't really discern a clear member of authority. If there was one, they've since passed. You just see a bunch of kind of common folk, and you see, like, families, a few children, some women, a lot of men.
Okay. Excuse me, good people. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Could you perhaps tell us where the lair of pestilence is? Do you know?
The little girl from before steps forward and she speaks up. "I saw him. I was out on one of my nighttime walks and I saw him. He was scary." And she kind of points back towards the swamp where you came from, like kind of close to Theckwin's lair. "On the lake. He stands atop it.
Actually, he can walk on water. The best we could do is perhaps use that boat you have stolen.
If the boat is still there. I own it now, that is true. But we have to locate it.
He might be abreast the water now. I've only ever seen him atop it at night. When the sun rises, he sinks back into its depths.
Thank you, little one.
She kind of nods and like hugs a plush doll close to her.
Yes. I also asked the people, excuse me, are there any, like, storerooms or stocks of weapons or potions around here?
Someone will step up and... Let me look at something actually. Okay. Yeah, someone will step forward and say, "We don't have much. We are a small town. However, we do have an old general store. The owner is no longer with us, but his stores remain there. You might find something that we did not find necessary. Please take whatever you need."
Thank you. And just so you know, whatever able-bodied people you have here, prepare them for war. We are bringing a tide of vengeance, and we will restore this land to its proper place.
You receive a cheer of jubilation in response to your vengeful promise.
Awesome. Well, I want to go over to the old store and at least see what it's like.
I'll go too.
It looks very still. You can tell nobody's really stepped foot in here for a while. It has your general goods, so it has your standard everyday equipment, some clothing, some food. But the stuff you're really interested in is behind the counter, kind of held out of reach of those who might try to steal the more valuable items. You do see, while there are a lot of empty bottles from other potions, you do see a potion of restoration. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. A potion of restoration kind of on the back shelf, and it is labeled as such. Along with a hand axe and a hide helmet.
Hide helmet, huh? I take the hide helmet.
Okay.
I believe it's a helmet made from hide, not one that makes you hide.
I know that. I just think it will maybe look good on my bald pate.
It's a good point. Give you more of a lifelike complexion with some skin back on your bones.
Yeah. Does it offer any boons?
No.
Just style. That's good too.
+2 to humanity.
And I give the restoration potion to Pep, and the hand axe. I guess I just leave that there unless anyone wants it.
They got any good cooking ware around here?
Well, depends on how you stretch the definition. The axe could be cookware.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna say, yeah, there's a Yeah, there's a pretty sizable, like, metal skillet on one of the general goods shelves, as well as a long, like, serving fork.
Pep picks them both up, weighs both the fork and the skillet, hangs the skillet over his chest, and puts the fork in his belt. Says, "That'll do."
Alright. Sounds good.
And about how long until sundown?
The sun's already set. It's already night.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we should scout the area before battle.
You let us scout the area now. They said that that pestilence sits atop the lake at night, so if we go now and he ends up catching us, we could be in trouble.
Oh, that's
So
true.
say
The
let's
other
just-
side of
Hmm?
the other side of that coin is if we are on the lake when he emerges, perhaps we get the jump on him.
Sure. And,
Can't see us coming if we're on top of him.
Maybe he's gone in the daytime, and we
He
won't
is.
even be able to find him.
He is. The girl said that he goes back into the lake when daytime comes.
Yeah. So the only way to whoop his ass is to do it at night.
Agreed. So should we perhaps take the boat out during the day, find approximately the area he is, and wait there for him?
Mm-hmm.
I like your idea, crystal person.
Is there anywhere here that we can lodge for the rest of the night until we can go do that in the morning?
Well, general store seems welcome enough for a zombie like me.
You do find some, like, blankets and clothing that you might be able to make into makeshift beds.
Alright, yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, so I guess we'll chill for the night until morning.
Alright, sounds good. So yeah, you wait out the night and nothing really happens. Except let's Cassius, at some point during the night, you kind of stir and you hear a haunting kind of voice over the wind, kind of carries it along. It's rasping and you can hear it kind of claw at your eardrums as it passes by on the night air. Though you cannot discern what it's saying, it kind of gives you the chills as you hear this voice kind of search out in the night.
Hmm.
And is Cassius the only one that can hear it? Like no one else picks it up?
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
Alright.
Well, since I don't sleep, I was going to look around for like any journals that the old shopkeeper might have left.
Okay.
Do I roll anything for that?
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Okay. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. You find
Nice.
old shop ledger of like sales and business transactions, as well as a personal journal that's kind of stored on in the back drawer. I don't know. It seems pretty personal, and all it talks about is kind of the logs get increasingly more depressing as the shopkeeper talks about and writes about his declining health before the entries stop. He does mention Leon passing through town to aid Thekwin, as well as Thekwin himself residing by the lake. But other than that, he only talks about kind of the effect that pestilence has had on the land, the lack of food, or of corpses that are not riddled with disease, and just the growing fear that the reign of Lilith will forever hold a strangle on the land.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Anyways, about that haunting voice, does it does it sound familiar at all, or is it just a voice?
It sounds uncomfortably hollow, almost as if the person speaking it has no vocal cords. It's just echoing across a hollow space. It doesn't sound like anything you've ever heard before.
Gotcha. Well, gonna just go and try going back to sleep. Not gonna deal with that. No.
Later on in the night, Tor, you stir from your meditation as you hear the door to the shop open.
Okay. I also don't sleep, so I immediately turn to look.
It's Leon, actually, and he kind of seems very surprised to see you guys there. Oh, hi you guys. I was just trying to look for supplies. I finally got, Thekwin to, get to sleep, so I was just gonna grab some blankets and stuff. He said that the town might have some things they're not using. He looks very, very tired. There are bags under his eyes, and he is, kind of has an air of exhaustion about him.
You seem tired, friend.
No, just a little. It's been a long day, or a long couple days, I suppose. But Thekwin is he's a very gracious host. Although I do not think I'll be, staying here for much longer, and he kind of says this as he begins picking over the wares of the store.
Perhaps your fortunes are about to change.
What makes you say that?
We are here to make change.
Oh, I see. I did notice that, the village, it seems more lively, bright. Did you guys do that?
Yes, we are responsible here.
Wow. Well, glad someone did it. Doesn't really matter who. I am similarly trying to find myself in the company of action takers. I'm heading north to the old capital. I've heard of rumors.
Oh? What rumors?
Some sort of resistance. A bunch of adventurers from the old guild who, once the monsters kind of took over, they've managed to stick together, and they occasionally adventure, and they're trying as hard as everyone else to stop the reign of Lilith and her horsemen. I figured since Thekwin isn't really getting anywhere, that might be the next best place for me to go. I might be able to lend assistance with my knowledge of the land.
Oh. Any knowledge you could share with us might be more beneficial than sharing with others.
Well, I mean, you guys also are making great steps in the right direction, so I kind of have everything written down in a journal, but it's my only copy. It's just areas I've pinpointed. I had a map, but I left it behind for a friend.
Wow, yes, I believe we have such a map. If you might loan us the journal.
Oh, I was gonna leave town early at dawn, just cause I really don't want to impose on Thequin any longer. He's great company, obviously, but I don't think I should stick around much longer. However, well, he kind of looks at the journal as if it's like his child. He definitely doesn't want to part with it. But he does turn to you and goes, you can have it. I've read it so much I might as well have all the information memorized. It won't do much good without, locations. I don't really have coordinates, I suppose, but, it'll do. Just promise you'll use the information for good. I know, everyone will be better off when the demons and monsters have gone back to their home.
Agreed.
And he'll hand over his journal.
Wow. I'm shocked. I just was gonna borrow it to like copy some information, but the whole journal is bonus.
It is pretty clear that Leon does not want to stick around longer than the night.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Leon. You have been most helpful.
He kind of nods. Just do your best and don't die. You know, they are. They might seem reclusive, but they are horsemen of the pending doom for a reason. And with that, he kind of gives a little nod of his head, a few blankets in his arms, and he'll leave the shop. And as Leon's kind
Give
of
him a nod.
final words of advice and his granted knowledge bestowed upon the party, we fade out as the moon begins to set.
Good night, Moon.
Good night, Moon.
Alright. Good session.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I thought
good.
so.
I like how you just completely cut the middleman out. Like, no, we got this.
Yeah.
He really didn't seem competent.
Yeah. Yeah, so everyone should level up to level 4. I believe that's where we're at.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And we will have that for next session.
Awesome.
Alright. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, me too.
Hooray, we're gonna take on a force of nature. That never goes wrong.
Generally.
At level
Why
4.
would it?
Maybe we should look for more power-ups.
More power-ups.
Like some kind of mushroom, red and white or green and white.
It's a swamp, you never know.
Yeah.
I will say that dungeon did keep me from needing to write anything for a while.
Oh yeah, it's nice to use.
Oh yeah, that was so good. That was good. And it went the way I
Alright.
was hoping it would.
Yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.